Hey.
Welcome back
Welcome back to part 2
of
of
season
season 2.
2. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm Marina.
Oh, I'm Matty.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
In case there's anyone new watching this.
In case-
Wouldn't that be crazy?
Yeah, for a formal introduction,
Uh-huh.
welcome to the best podcast you're ever going to listen to.
Yeah, come on now.
This is the Playdate podcast. I'm your host, Matty Baglio.
I'm your host, Marina Black.
We're both Boston University students.
Mm-hmm. Be you.
And
What
life
else?
is pretty awesome.
I agree.
Yeah.
Welcome to 2025.
It's 2025. That's pretty crazy.
Hey, I never thought that 2025 would actually happen, really, honestly.
I keep writing it down, and
I'm
it doesn't
like,
feel right.
That's not right.
No.
Mm-mm.
But in honor of 2025, this episode is all about what's been happening.
Yeah, the past 6 weeks.
What's going on?
Should we do even... No, we just had great Christmases.
We
That's
did-
all that happened before that.
We talked about Christmas a lot.
Yeah.
So we hate to talk about Christmas again.
There's like 50 billion episodes from season 2 part 1 that's like Christmas is growing nearer, like the holiday season, like
yeah,
oh my god,
yeah.
like Christmas, you know? So
But we can start January 1st.
yeah, I think that's a great place to start.
I mean, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. What did you get up to on New
So
Year's?
I was at home. I had a good time. Me and my friends, we didn't go out anywhere. We just kind of hung out together.
Mhm.
A little bit of poker, we had a little potluck.
Yeah.
It was nice.
That's
good.
really fun.
And we rang in the new year.
If you hear the door back there, that's just
It's the ghost.
it's just the ghost. It haunts each episode and it's really just the wind, I swear.
It's not haunting us. It's just a big fan.
I agree. It just wants to hear.
It just wants to be around, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, I agree. Oh my gosh. My New Year's was really fun. I just hung out with Bella.
Yeah.
Really exciting. Counted
Shout
in
out.
the new year.
Yeah.
Shout out Bella. She listens to this.
Her class listens to this.
That was crazy.
That's crazy.
She
Her sociology class.
Yeah, for one of her sociology classes, it's like about body language and stuff like that. So she analyzed one of these episodes, episode 4 of season 1.
Yes.
So go listen.
It's a good one.
It's up there.
Spring resolutions.
Up there.
Somewhere. Not
Yeah,
here.
probably there. I think so. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Last spring resolutions. That's crazy. Speaking of resolutions, do you have any?
I don't know. I mean, like, I always am aiming to be better. That's the goal.
You're just so cool like
Always,
that. Yeah. You're just always striving to
always
be better.
make today better than yesterday. And if you didn't have a great day, make tomorrow better than today.
Yesterday was so long. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It was like I lived like 50,000 different lives. Anyway, lives. Keep
Lives.
going. Lives. You know,
Yep.
the game of lives.
But it's
Lives.
I don't know. I don't think that there's I don't think I have one specific resolution. I just want
Okay.
to I want to learn from my mistakes and keep getting better as a human.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's kind of boring.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit,
Hey,
growing
that's
up
okay.
and whatever.
Growing, whatever. You're turning 20 this year.
I am turning 20 this year.
Any goals for the rest of 19? I mean, you just turned 19.
I just turned 19. I got a lot to do.
Like
For
4
19,
months
it's my
ago.
last year as a teenager.
That's true.
So I gotta really live that teenage dream
Mhm.
Katy Perry was talking about.
Yeah.
But somebody here is not a teenager.
I'm not. I'm 20.
As of a month ago, Marina Black celebrated her 20th birthday.
I
How do you
did.
feel?
I feel fabulous.
Older?
Feeling not real. I mean,
Okay.
actually, kind of, because only when I have to write 20 down. You know what I mean, though?
How old
perform.
are you?
20. Oh, that's like a 2. You know what I mean? Which is kind of crazy, but I'm enjoying 20.
Great.
I think it's kind of fun. Not
So
much.
far.
Not much is
has
going on.
happened yet.
Yeah, literally nothing. It's only been a month, I guess. I don't know what I expected. The world would just start collapsing when I turn 20, I guess, or something.
Well, as we all know, the world revolves around both of us.
I agree. Yeah.
Duh.
Some could say we're really narcissistic people. I don't know.
I mean, some could say that,
Hmm.
and it might be true. We might be thinking it. You might be thinking it.
And that's okay.
But honestly, don't tell your friends that their friends are narcissists,
Yeah, it's kind of rude.
because it's going to get to them because they're narcissists.
Yeah,
And
Like,
they want to
God.
hear anything that's about them.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Anyways, sidetrack. Really eventful winter break.
There was a winter break. Yeah,
Yeah.
we had the rest of winter break. We had 3 weeks left, and it was good.
Hmm.
I had I did stand-up comedy for the first time.
You
which is
did. That was my
pretty
last
crazy.
night as a teenager, January 2nd, and I was like, you know what?
Just watching your friends do stand-up
Yeah.
comedy. Yeah. So I lost a high school fantasy football league, which
Let's insert a photo
sucks. Yeah.
of Matty doing stand-up.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
I don't really want you to hear the jokes because I don't think it's necessarily Playdate appropriate, but
That'd be crazy.
it was good. It was something I've always wanted to try, and I'm glad I got to do it. And who knows, maybe I'll do it again.
That would be crazy.
I gotta write some other jokes though.
Yeah, well, your friends wrote half the jokes.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, I got
Part of the
written-
punishment.
I got written as part of the punishment some of the jokes for me, and they were not tasteful.
Some of them were not great,
No.
but that's okay.
Best part about stand-up though was the fact that I was not the worst person there.
You were not the worst person there.
No.
Let us tell you.
Plenty. I got laughs.
Yeah,
I got some
mean,
laughs.
most of the audience was your friends, but also, yeah, you were funny.
Yeah, I consider myself a laughable person.
We were in this room, laughable. Yeah, I agree with that.
You laugh
we were-
at me all the time.
That's so true.
Yeah. So.
By Gracie Abrams. Anyway, we were in this room, and it was a pretty small room, but you had brought
I'd brought like 10 friends.
10 friends,
Yeah.
and then
You were there.
a couple
Allie
other
was
people
A
there.
couple other people, and
Mhm.
it was nice to have everybody there.
hmm
It was good.
But then there were some weird people.
There were some comics there
that were
they
about
do
to
this-
shoot everyone in the room.
They do this for a living, and it's a
I don't
little
think they're
scary.
living off of that.
If they are, they're struggling.
They're really
Yeah.
struggling. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, it
but
was bad.
there was a lot of untasteful jokes made about guns a lot of the time.
Drinking too.
Drinking. Some of it was just kind of
Women.
sad. Lots about women.
And Marina was one of the 3 women in the room.
And the other two
in a room
were
of like
Ali and my friend Elise.
yeah,
So
in a room of like 25 men.
yeah, it was really
So-
interesting.
I'm sorry because every single comic pointed out to you guys, like he would be like, "Where my fellas at? You know what it's like." Oh, sorry, ladies.
I was
And
like, okay.
yeah.
I just want to stand here. Like, I'm just here for one. Like, it's okay.
And
You just-
the worst part was that like I was towards the end,
yeah, so we were
kind
sitting.
of had to sit through everybody.
It's okay. I observed.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty great.
Well, I thought I had a good time, and I
Yeah.
would definitely do it again
Yeah.
in the right circumstances.
Yeah, I would say maybe don't go back to that place.
Maybe not that place.
Yeah.
I
I think
But
you
who
really
knows?
hit in Boston.
think Boston would have good places.
Because I also think your humor is very Boston.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, very, very right in your face. Like
Yeah.
not at the expense of like many other people,
Mm-hmm. Many other.
but like
Mostly myself.
mostly myself. Like
Yeah, yeah.
self-deprecating humor is
Mm-hmm.
it's good.
Yeah.
I'm good at it.
There
Which
you go.
does that say more about me or
Society.
society?
Just blame it on society. We can blame a lot of things on society.
If it's because of it, then society made me that way.
There you go.
So
There you
either
go.
way,
Mhm.
it's because of society.
So, Boom, Not Your Fault
Yeah.
by Renee Rapp and Megan Thee Stallion.
Mm,
You know?
I do.
Anyway, that was a highlight of your winter break.
That
you
was
would
a good.
say?
It was a good highlight. It was. I mean, it was a lot of fun.
It was
Good
fun.
to
It was
meet
really
people
cute. Yeah.
in New York City.
Yeah.
What'd you do this winter break?
I don't even know. Oh my god, I got really into core power yoga.
Yeah, you did.
And then I broke my wrist from that somehow. I don't know. I like something's wrong with my wrist. And so
Show the world. Yeah.
party is
Woo!
super exciting. But I went to like student health services yesterday and I was like, hey, there's something wrong. And the thing is like I just went so they would tell me what's wrong and like maybe why it happened.
Yeah.
Neither of those things happened. They're just like, I don't really know. Wear
Hmm.
braids. It's probably because you take your notes by hand and you've got into yoga, so you've been doing more planks. But I was like, I was a competitive gymnast for 10 years. I was much more on my hands. Also,
Like you don't
I've
even
been-
know. Like,
well,
she-
I told
doesn't-
her.
Well, no, like she doesn't know that like what you've done with your wrist. But
No,
then,
exactly.
Like she's like, I don't know.
I'm like,
I think you're doing planks.
I was like, okay, I've done like maybe a total of like, at most, like 20, at most
20.
20 planks over the course of a month.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's fine. Also, she was like, you take all your notes by hand. I'm like, I've been doing that for like years. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really know what's going on. So, but anyway, that's what's going on
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
Whatever. So I got really into core power, but now I can't go anymore. So rip me,
That
I guess.
sucks.
Yeah,
And
it's okay.
they're gonna show up and be like, you were doing too many yogas.
Yeah, it's just
and
too many planks.
writing with your hand.
Yeah, I'm still gonna do both of those things. Though,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I don't think whatever.
Well, let's run through some winter break highlights before we move on a little bit.
Okay.
I got a cavity filled. Woot woot.
I didn't even have any cavities. I went to the dentist.
Oh, that's great.
Normally I do. So that was like, oh, sorry.
You're so much better than me.
I didn't say it. That was you. But normally I
Comment
do have
down below.
cavities.
Who do you think is better?
Okay.
Of a
Yeah.
person, I think.
That's that's right. That's
big shocker. Went to Disney World.
That's crazy.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's always a good time.
Worked at my
Gym
job.
time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How were the kids?
The kids were great. Loved them.
How were the toddlers?
Toddlers were good. The infants, wild. Taught my first infant class. Infants can't walk or talk, so teaching them gymnastics is really interesting.
Kind of futile.
Yeah, I sang some songs at them because they can't sing back, so they just kind of looked at me while I talked about the colors
just, like,
around.
sitting there, like, but like some of the infants are conscious enough to know a little bit what's going on.
Yeah, exactly.
But they can't walk or talk yet, so it's like, oh,
okay.
Like, okay.
Also, because like their grown-ups are with them anyway, so I'm just kind of like,
what are the grown-ups like doing, tumbling for them, like just rolling on the ground, like some
like
40-year-old man rolling on the ground while his 1-year-old son watches.
Like, yep. That's basically yep. We had some blocks. I was like, here, you want to try and stack the blocks? They didn't want to stack the blocks.
That is not a gymnastics class.
No, I don't really know why we have them because it's not gymnastics.
Seems off.
It just seems more like, I'm sure this could be done anywhere. We had trampoline time, which in theory sounds great because like they're learning how to jump. Again, can't really stand by themselves. So they were sitting on their grown-up's lap as I jumped around the grown-up to make the grown-up and the child bounce. That is what trampoline time was. And the entire class was 35 minutes long. So I was like, okay.
No, that's not that long.
No, but they're paying like hundreds of dollars to be there. I was just like, okay.
Do you think anybody like goes to one of these classes and just like, wow, that wasn't worth it?
Yeah, well, there are trial classes.
Okay,
and, I was a mother taking my child to one of these trial classes. I'd be like, don't think I'm going to sign.
I could teach you that myself.
I could do that. Let me just buy like a mini trampoline at home and I could do everything, Yeah. But that was a highlight. It was a new experience. So now I can say I've taught 0 to 12. Before I could only say 1 to 12.
Your resume is
It's just growing. Yeah.
Speaking of resumes, we've had to fill them out. Lately.
We have, yes. This is not winter break.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
It was like over the course of winter break.
Yes, exactly.
We're both applying to, quote, study abroad.
That's true.
I use quotes because I'm technically staying in the United States. But Marina's going to London in the fall, which I haven't totally processed yet.
Neither have I. That's okay.
I'll cry soon. It's okay.
It's okay. It's months away.
Months away. So many months.
Yeah, but like it's weird that when I leave Boston and we don't have any finals, so I could leave like May 1st if I really wanted to.
And then you're gone until September.
Nope.
Oh, until January.
Like I won't be back till 2026.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy because I'm going to DC for the summer.
Yeah.
Haven't been technically accepted yet, but I got an email from the program director being like, "All right, let's set it up." So
you're like,
I know I'm doing good. It'll be fun. We'll see.
It'll be so fun.
Just living somewhere else.
Exactly.
It'll be cool to see and see how I function as an adult, and if you're feeling the same way.
Yeah.
But you're going to be there a longer time than I am. You're going to be there an extra month.
That's true. I'm going to be there. Also, it's like...
And the London program is pretty long, no?
It is pretty long. It's like half classes, half internship. Okay. So, like, the first half is classes, and then the second half...
Oh, I didn't know they split it up like that.
Yeah, I'm, like, working full-time.
Wow.
Which... It's kind of crazy, but it's fine. I hope I just get placed somewhere that I enjoy. Because that would suck.
I know some abroad programs, and Marissa, if you're watching, I know you're taking Spanish right now as you're in Spain. Do you have to take British?
Yeah. I think.
By the end, so that like you take British in the classes, and then when you go to your internship, you don't have to tell them.
Exactly. Yeah. Like I'll just kind of assimilate.
Hello, governor.
Exactly. I'll start drinking.
Thank God you're not American. Yeah.
Like those stupid fucking Americans. Like, oh my God. No, exactly. I know. I'm so excited. I'm excited to come see you in DC.
It'll be cool.
Because you're gonna have a little place to yourself.
I think. I don't really know.
Do you know anyone else going on that program?
Nope.
Okay,
it's only
like
25 people.
Really?
It's not that big of a program. They like to keep it small too because like it's pretty niche.
Yeah.
What people study in that kind of program. So.
But it's a very good intersection of like what you're studying.
Absolutely. And the main thing is that it's a trial run.
Yeah.
I would like to see if I can live in DC. and work in that environment.
DC is okay.
It is a stupid swamp town.
Yeah, I'm a hater of DC. I really.
I
will
might
not
be
lie.
a hater after 2
Summer.
months in the summer. 2.5.
Are you gonna be there 2.5?
I think it's 10 weeks.
Oh,
Long time.
that is a long time.
You're 14 weeks, right?
I think 16 with orientation or something, but around there, like, you know.
But you're gonna do so many cool things. You're gonna like
I'm
go
so
to other
excited.
places.
I was like, oh my gosh, because I like really hadn't processed it,
Yeah.
honestly, because I was just like, okay, let me just apply, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I got it and I was like, oh great, I'm going to London. Like, Marina, think like that means you're living in the UK. And then I was filling out all these like questions after I got in to like accept it, and they're like, you're gonna have to get a visa, like all this stuff. And I was like, okay, whatever. Then I was talking to 2 of my friends. They live in Paris, like full time, and then they were like, oh my gosh, because they were like, you know, just out. They were posting pictures, whatever. I was like, oh my gosh, like miss you guys, whatever. They're like,
Yeah.
Marina, like you're gonna be here, and I was like,
pretty crazy.
oh my god,
Yeah.
and that's crazy because I haven't seen them in so long.
Tower?
Yeah,
You're gonna
not that
see-
I'm going to Paris, but I'm probably gonna end up taking a trip there. So
I mean, you have to.
I have
You're so
to.
close. You can take the train.
yeah, I could go under the river.
Yeah, there's a train. The
Train
English
bus.
Channel.
Yeah, something.
Little
I know,
channel.
I'm so excited. And I want to go to Spain while I'm there. I'm going to go to Barcelona. That's like,
Barcelona.
no.
A summer in Barcelona.
I want to go to Rome too. That's like the big one, but I want more than a weekend in Rome.
Is cool.
So like, I'm going to try and convince my parents that like at the end of my study abroad, they should fly out to
and do
Rome.
a week in Rome.
Exactly.
Yeah. And in December is really nice too.
Exactly.
I went to Rome in August.
Sorry,
and that
someone
was
texted me.
torturous.
August?
Yes.
Yeah, that's rough.
Heat stroke torturous.
I went to Greece in June, like end of June, and it was like, that's not even August. But
no,
like, it was
it's
like,
so bad.
Oh, like I couldn't function outside. You know what I mean?
No, yeah. Europe is weird.
They are weird. I don't know.
All the Europeans.
So the flu is going around. Not saying Matty has the flu, but hopefully he doesn't, because I don't want the flu. Jesus. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, something else that happened over winter break that really affected everyone is TikTok going away for like what, 12 hours? Like,
roughly.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I was
whatever.
I was in Florida. I went back to my hotel room, tried to open TikTok.
No, they were like, we're working with President Donald Trump. I was like, shut the fuck up.
The worst thing about this whole thing is that I got swindled. I didn't realize it was a PR stunt until after.
Really? Your major is PR.
I should have known that this was a whole thing for Trump to look good as to bringing back TikTok. I didn't figure it out.
That's okay.
I thought like he was going to bring back TikTok because he's using it for his own personal gain. I didn't realize that even the beginning of it was a stunt. But it's all these Republican lawmakers that are super Trumpy, and they proposed this bill, and they're super strong about it, and immediately their leader takes it away. And that's the problem with government right now. So obviously, Trump is the president.
Great.
Isn't that fantastic?
That's just the most fantastic news I ever did hear.
TikTok, man.
Go watch our post-election debrief. Up there.
So sad. Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But TikTok was weird.
It was just so odd. Like,
we thought it was gone for good.
I thought it was coming back like 2 days. Like, I thought it would come back after his inauguration. Like, his first executive order he signed was like bringing TikTok back, whatever, to like kind of disguise everything else that he was going to do. It happened before inauguration.
Because
and I was like,
promised to bring it back.
I was just like, holy shit, like, you're a cunt. Sorry. I just like.
Well, we talked over the phone.
Yes.
We said we were actually maybe looking forward to a little bit of a TikTok.
Not me, but you.
I don't know. I feel like I could spend so much more of my time doing academic things. You know, like
TikTok is my favorite social media. I read.
Yeah,
No.
Not a thing for me. But if I had all the time that I use on TikTok,
you could read books.
I could read books.
Yeah, that's so true.
Not anymore. It's too bad.
Yeah, reading would have been.
I hear reading's pretty fun.
Yeah.
It's too bad.
Yeah, not even Percy Jackson. I gave him Percy Jackson at the end of last year.
And I returned it having not read it.
I really, like, if you just opened it, you would like it,
I
you know? It's okay. We'll find something else.
We'll find something.
Yeah.
Dune, all 700 pages.
Why would you do Dune? Dune would make you anti-reading, if anything. Like, sorry, I'm a hater of like long, like intricate, like books because I just get so bored. Like maybe that's bad.
Yeah.
But I just like, I don't know. I don't like to like when I'm reading. Like I want a story. Like I want to be captivated. And like when it's complicated wording, like
and too long,
I'm just like I get bored.
It gets annoying. Speaking of Dune, Dune Part 2 is an Oscar-nominated movie.
It is?
Yes, for Best Picture and a couple
I
other
didn't
things.
know it was nominated. Yeah.
But Oscar noms are
out.
Yeah,
let's talk about them.
Let's talk about it.
We're moving on from winter break. This is later in our 6 weeks.
I think this is. I think winter break was great.
Anything else? Give it a rating out of 10.
Solid 8.
I would say like 7.5.
Yeah, solid 8.
It went very fast this time.
This time was much faster than last time.
I agree.
But I got to see you a couple times.
That was fun.
And that was great.
I saw you only like twice though.
I know.
Isn't that crazy?
But it didn't feel. Again, it went by so fast. It didn't really feel like that.
That is so true. Anyways. Okay, Oscars.
Nominations. The Oscar, or the movie, I should say, with the most Oscar nominations, tied for most in Oscars history with 13
What's
nominations.
it tied with? Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
No. Emilia Perez.
Okay.
Let's talk about it. Now, Emilia Perez is a French-produced, English-speaking musical about a Spanish-speaking country.
Mexico.
But that's what I
yeah. Whoa, we got really close to the camera.
About a transgender woman looking for a sex change operation. Meanwhile, the whole thing is still a musical, and they admitted immediately to using AI in the lyrics. So.
And now they're like the main lead.
And now the lead actress, and I'm forgetting her name, her first name is Carla, I know that, is receiving a lot of backlash when people found her old tweets.
It's always the tweets.
Not nice.
No, not nice.
They were like, I know it's like some people, like they have tweets resurface.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, are they being racist? And maybe they weren't.
Like, yeah, kind of, but think about time. Like, sometimes.
Think about the timing of it.
Yeah.
This was like legitimately bad.
Like, PR.
A PR nightmare.
Yeah.
Nightmare.
Like, everyone unfollowed her.
Immediately.
And, like, she's, like, uninvited from all these things.
Yeah.
Like, it's like.
And here's the thing.
Yeah.
Emilia Perez should not lose Oscars because of this backlash. You have to focus on the movie.
Okay.
It should lose because it is an awful movie.
Yeah. Not that I've even seen it, but I've seen parts.
But I've seen parts of it and heard the soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
It is disgusting that you can even make a movie like this in 2025.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Terrible movie. Not good.
The cast.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Selena Gomez.
Mm-hmm.
Zoe Saldana.
Mm-hmm. Other people.
What in the hell?
Yeah. No, it's not.
I'm screaming.
No,
it's
that's
probably blowing up.
Hey,
sorry.
That's so ASMR. So sorry.
But it's bad.
Yeah, it's bad, and I hope it wins 0 Oscars.
Well, its biggest competitor, people believe, is Wicked. I
hope Wicked wins stuff.
I would love Wicked to win.
They're both musicals.
It didn't get a lot of love at the Golden Globes.
That's really weird to me, honestly, just because of how big it is. But I don't really understand the Academy people. Like, they always like do stuff weird.
They only got the Box Office Achievement Award. I think this, Wicked should win a lot of things. Mm-hmm. It's kind of surprising that it didn't get a Best Director nomination.
That was really surprising.
Because the whole movie, the only reason why it's different from the musical is the direction of how it happens. Which makes me not think that it may do too well at the Oscars if John Chu didn't get recognized for that.
Maybe in part 2.
Hopefully in part 2.
If they don't win a lot.
No, it's not part 2.
Sorry, for good.
Ugh.
You just sounded like Trump there.
Wicked for good.
Oh my god.
Let me tell you, I'd rather it be called part 2. Let me tell you, it's not who likes part 2? Melania loves part 2. Barron liked part 1. His little girlfriend at NYU liked part 1.
Oh my god. He's gonna be at the Super Bowl.
He is.
We'll talk about that later. Yeah,
we have to get to that.
Yeah, we will. Oh my gosh.
Oscars. I don't think Wicked's gonna get the love it deserves.
I hope Cynthia gets her Oscar, because then she's the youngest person ever to get an EGOT.
Really?
Mm-hmm. She's only missing an Oscar.
She is uber talented.
Yeah.
And one of just...
Her voice is gorgeous.
The most talented people of our generations. She's a once-in-a-lifetime talent. It's the kind of thing where it's like, you born too early for this, born too late for this, but born just in time
for Cynthia Erivo.
Like, to exist at the same time as her is pretty cool, because she's truly incredible. Yeah, and she did an amazing job. She did in that movie.
Great.
Not that I had any doubt.
No.
But my expectations were high, and she met them easily.
Go watch our episode on Wicked.
Yes.
Right up there. I hope Ariana gets an Oscar, because she did really well, I think. I don't know if she's actually going to win, but I think she did really well.
We'll see.
Yeah, we will.
I have a prediction for Best Picture, and it's only because of the love that it's gotten so far.
Who?
It's Anora.
Oh.
Mikey Madison stars in Anora. She plays a sex worker who this young boy from Europe falls in love with.
Oh, I've heard about this.
Then they end up getting married, and it's a very like heart-wrenching story about how, you know, people like are haunted by their past, but want to start a new life in the future. Something weird about that movie, though, there are a lot of sex scenes in it. That's not the weird part. They did not use an intimacy coordinator.
Oh, that is
Mikey Madison and the other actor agreed to not have an intimacy
coordinator. I feel like that should be illegal.
The only 3 people in the room were the director, the camera operator, and the 2 actors. It seems weird.
That's like suspicious. I don't know. I feel like an intimacy coordinator should be like enforced, required. Like I feel like it just for like, in case anything happens, like you know, you can say you had a coordinator. Whatever. It's interesting. Yeah. But it's a beautifully looking movie. Beautiful looking movie. And I think that is what will get it across the finish line. We'll see. Yeah, that's crazy. Oscars. Should we move to Grammys? I think we should move to the Grammys. So the Grammys already happened. Yes, we're filming this one. Oh my God, happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. You're seeing this on Valentine's Day. Yes, it is currently February 7th. The Oscars, the Grammys happened last Sunday. Yeah. And they were great. It was a lot of fun. It was a good show. Everyone who won, like, I wasn't mad about. Like, I wasn't mad about anything except that Billie didn't get anything. I'm not saying that she should have won Album of the Year over Beyonce. Like, fine. Whatever. I'm not, but I'll say it. No. I love Beyonce with my whole heart. That was not her best album. No, it wasn't her best album. So, and I just don't think it was as good as the other competition. And that's... Beyonce winning Album of the Year was a Lifetime Achievement Award. Yeah. Like, she just definitely is long overdue. Yeah. Completely deserved. Just not for Cowboy Carter. But not for Cowboy Carter. She could probably put out another album in the next 2 years that does insanely well. Yeah. Really sticks to her roots. And her best stuff has always been R&B. But she can try other things. The reason why she tried country is because she noticed a lack of Black women in country. Yeah. She wanted to create this album because it's been a part of her life for a long time. And she created a really, really good, masterpiece of an album. It just wasn't as good as Hit Me Hard and Soft. And I love And I'm not even a big Billie Eilish fan, but it was not as good. I love Billie. I really wish she had won at least one of her. She was nominated like 7 or 8 times. Yeah. Like, whatever. And that album was not expecting her to win everything. No. Oh my God, there were plenty of talented people. This Grammys was so competitive. Holy shit. It was so good. But the pop vocal album category? That was so, oh my God. Chapel, Billie, Taylor, Sabrina, Charlie XCX. Like, that's crazy. Insane. Yeah. Charlie never had a shot. You know, apparently Brat was the second most voted for Album of the Year. No way. Yeah, I don't know if that's true. I saw that on Twitter, so, like, it might not be true, but apparently Brat was the second one. I just don't like EDM, but I don't understand how that's a better put together album than Hit Me Hard and Soft. I don't know either. Midwest Princess. Or Short and Sweet. Oh, Midwest Princess was so Because I didn't love the Torture Poets Department. I understand. I also didn't love it. I mean, it was like, it was different for Taylor, but like I just like I don't find
Was
myself
it?
like
It wasn't all that different from Midnight's.
I feel like it was.
Here and there.
I feel like overall it just didn't stick out to me. Like none of the songs like really
For sure,
stuck out.
for sure.
A couple of them like like are on some of my playlists, but I don't find myself like going back and
Well,
like
definitely like the
re-listening.
singles made a big deal. Like she was up for Fortnite.
Fortnite. That was
Which
the
of all the songs,
like why would you like yeah, the Bolter, I really like that song actually. But besides the point, what was I saying? Oh, I just wish Hit Me Hard and Soft had won.
It's disappointing because she's worked so hard, and she's
Uh-huh.
said recently that this is like her first album that she really enjoyed.
Yeah. And like obviously everyone works so hard, but like still, you know, it was just so
the story
beautiful.
of her and her brother and
I
working
know.
on this album together. I mean, it puts everything into perspective a little bit more.
And also, I just like, the whole album is so cohesive. I feel like it's new for Billie. Like, it is like rather innovative, I would say, just like in terms of pop. Yeah. Whatever. It's okay. It's fine. You know what's so funny though is like the album that she has Grammys on is like When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? Whatever. And that's my least favorite album of hers. Like,
it's very like alternative.
Yes.
I didn't think it was even meant to be in the pop category. It was just so popular that literally they had to put it there.
That's the year she won Best New Artist. Isn't that crazy? But I like listened to a couple of like select songs off of there, but like I really liked Happier Than Ever, and I really liked Hit Me Hard and Soft. It was so beautiful. Ugh, whatever.
Anyways,
besides the
record
point.
of the year, song of the year, both went to Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. Crazy to think that a diss track.
Crazy. I'm so excited for the Super Bowl halftime show now.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good.
Kendrick Lamar and SZA. And she's not a surprise act, which means that she will have songs of her own.
Will she actually, though? Do you think?
Oh, well, if Alicia Keys got songs of her own in Usher's show, 1000%.
But I feel like Usher was kind of like, not that he was irrelevant, but like he was kind of past his like
definitely
peak, you know? Like I feel like Kendrick is still very much in his like peak.
But the show is announced as Kendrick and SZA.
Really?
Yes, recently.
Well, I love SZA, so I'm so excited. Oh, she won for Saturn. She won a Grammy.
R&B track, right?
Yeah, I think so. It wasn't in the main show, but I heard about it later.
But it's Not Like Us. I mean, it's always a good track. I think it's
so catchy.
Well overplayed, but it's really catchy. It's a good song. And
I hope he plays it 10 times.
If all the billions of people watching the Super Bowl are singing Not Like Us,
it's beautiful.
Drake's career is over.
Donald Trump is going to be there.
That's so we don't have to think about that.
Yeah, that's so true.
Performances.
I hope, you know what I hope they do is like on one of the feeds, they just have a side-by-side like Kendrick's performance and Donald Trump's face. And I just want to like see what he thinks about things. You know what I mean?
He's going to be in the bathroom.
That's so true. He's going to be like away from the window in his box or something. Like, oh my gosh. But okay, favorite Grammys performance.
There's so many good ones.
There were really, oh my god,
especially in the Best New Artist medley.
The women of this Grammys were so good.
It was one of the most stacked Grammys in recent history.
Yeah.
But my favorite performance, and she got a full one, was Chapel Roan. I mean, you can't beat that. And the theming of everything and what they let her do with that stage and everything. Yeah. They really let her have her moment there with Pink Pony Club.
Pony Club.
Again, one of my favorite songs.
That's my favorite song of hers. Yeah. I was literally that song for Halloween. You know?
It's a beautiful song. And the mic was on.
Yes, her vocals were
on.
Good.
She was live.
Good. Yes.
Because I thought she wasn't going to sing live at first, but I'm really, really glad she did.
No, it was good. You could hear it,
because it elevates her already like huge talent for me. Like, I already knew she was very talented, but hearing her sing live that well, it did it for me.
She's so good.
Yeah,
she's really good. My favorite performance was Doechie's performance.
I mean, you can't beat that. That's really, really good.
Also because like I knew Chapel would like deliver. You know, she always delivers. But Doechii, like obviously Best New Artist or one like nominee. Obviously Chapel won Best New Artist, but she won Rap Album, and like I just like not that I've never heard of her because I've listened to some of it, just like you know.
But I've only heard of her through TikTok before.
That's what I was gonna say, and then I've never seen her perform, obviously. And so it was just like so surprising, and I was like, God damn, like it was so good.
But she came out, danced her heart out.
It was so, and like just like the choreography, the
vibes.
stage, it was like so good.
The costuming I really noticed was
Yes.
actually really, really great because
Uh-huh.
everybody was wearing the same things except for the soloist who had like a little accent piece, and you could tell distinctly that they were the soloist, like Doechii and then like the other girl who was talking. It was really, really cool. And then they had that moving
the
platform.
walkway. Yeah. Oh, it was so good. No, I loved it. I like also for like immediately I was rooting for her. Like I don't know what I was doing. Like when they were announcing,
easy to root for.
She's so easy to root for, and like when they were announcing,
her speech was
oh my god, I literally was like
yeah.
you know, I was like, oh my god, when she won, I was like, I don't even know who you are. Like I've heard of you a couple times, but like she was just, it was great. I loved it. I really like Chapel. Sabrina's was really good.
Oh, Sabrina's hilarious.
I'm so glad Olivia Rodrigo was there. It just made it so much better.
Sabrina Carpenter is either performing and or acting in the Saturday Night Live 50th anniversary special.
Yes.
She's headlining it.
Is she actually?
Well, like one of the 20
headliners.
Oh,
that's crazy.
The headliners are insane, but Sabrina happens to be one of them, which is great. Exciting. They're relying more on newer celebrities.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
But it's great. And Grammys were great. And
Benson Boone is confusing.
It's a little weird. I don't get his whole thing yet.
Yeah.
I really hope I'm wrong. I want him to prove me wrong.
Yeah.
And I think he's cool. But right now, it's dumb.
You know what I saw a tweet? Oh my god, this was so funny. It was like he did one of those genius like lyric things, so he's saying a cappella, like the please stay that part. And like someone, and he I mean he sounded like the track, like it was good.
Sure.
Whatever. I don't love that song, but whatever. Someone like put that video in a tweet and was like, these are Beyonce level vocals. And I was like, no!
No, it's not! Benson Boone is not Beyonce!
I was like, what possessed you to like
what?
to think that? Like that's so convincing.
I bet he has his legions of fans, small legions, but legions of fans that like really, really think he's the greatest
like the shit.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just so funny. I was like, I literally had to stop and be like, is this a joke? Like, what? No, serious.
She was totally. Did she get flamed?
Yeah, of course. But I was just like, damn, like insane.
I don't get his whole thing yet. I don't get it. He started on TikTok.
Yeah.
Good for him.
It sounds like he started on TikTok. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he gives very
his
TikTok.
music feels like he started on TikTok.
Yeah. He'll hopefully grow out of that, you know.
I want him to make more emotionally captivating music.
I think he's trying to do it, but it's like not quite working out.
It's coming out shallow. He's making him like he's trying to be super emotional, but it's
then he does a flip.
Like, I'm like so everybody hates me. Like please stay. I want you. I need you. Oh God.
Oh my God.
Like, I almost like I want him to be such a great artist, but I kind of want to like punch him in the face.
Do you actually want him to be such a great artist?
I want him to succeed. I want everybody to succeed.
Okay.
Anyways.
Winter break was so interesting. Anyway.
Winter break.
Yeah.
Grammys. Oscars. Today is Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy V-Day. Valentine's Day is a mixed bag.
Okay.
People either really love it and they really block it out. Couples make it a really big day. Or you know, like you acknowledge it, but you don't really do much for it. I am firmly in the party of acknowledge it, be together, I guess. But like, I have never felt the need to show somebody I care for them on a specific day.
But Valentine's Day is a big deal for some people.
But it is. And I want to know your opinion on it.
I don't really have an opinion on that. I'm like, okay, like it's fun. Yeah, love. I do get annoyed when everyone posts on their story for it. I'm like, okay, sick. Like if it's like someone I'm invested in, like I enjoy seeing it because I like seeing like relationship updates every couple months to like, oh yeah, you guys are still together. Like sick, you know what I mean? Or like if it's a really cute photo or like artfully done, I'm like, yeah,
if it's well done,
whatever. Like yeah. When it's like, because obviously I follow people I'm not really emotionally invested in, like, you know, who go to BU or whatever. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck that you're in a relationship. You know what I mean? Like
I don't
get
care.
It off my screen. I like figuring out if people are gay from Valentine's Day, if they post like a woman, you know what I mean? Because men suck. And whatever. Like, so I like seeing that. But like, so, but if it's two women I'm automatically invested. But
Sure.
like most of the straight relationships, I'm just like, okay, like I don't care, you know.
Yeah.
But that's the only time where I'm like feeling really strong emotions for
Mhm.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
Mostly just because I'm
I mean,
annoyed.
it's not like my parents ever made a point to like go out to dinner that night.
No,
Like I know, like
no.
some of my friends' parents,
like had a date
they
that night.
would like they had date night on Valentine's Day every single year,
That's crazy.
and they would like not stay in their own house.
That's wild.
And great for you that you're keeping that going. I've never felt the need to like
Yeah.
show somebody I care about them, not even in a relationship, but just like in general, like on a specific day.
That you should have just ended the sentence. I don't feel the need to like show anyone I care about them. Yeah,
Yep.
I know. I think I understand.
It's also like Valentine's Day, like the way that you go about it can also like show your true colors of like how you feel about your relationship that you're in. Like it can like bring things in.
I mean, like if I was in a relationship, I would think it's fun, just like an excuse to do something fun. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like obviously it's not like, I mean there is a little added pressure because like it's Valentine's Day, but also like I don't know.
Yeah.
I just think it's fun. It's a fun excuse to like go on a fun date. You know what I mean?
Yeah. February 14th is Valentine's Day. February 13th is Galentine's Day.
Oh, we're doing it on the 13th?
That's how I've always known it.
Okay, I was gonna do it on the 15th because that's a Saturday.
Well, yes, but like I think the actual day is the 13th.
Oh, I didn't realize it was an actual day.
Bros before hoes.
Who are you calling hoe?
No one.
Okay. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Anyway, continue.
It's a fun day.
It is.
Valentine's Day. I've never celebrated it.
You never celebrated?
I'm not a gal.
You should celebrate Valentine's Day this year. I think that would be fun for you.
Yeah.
You gotta experience all the new things.
It would be good.
Yeah. I'm still.
Valentine's Day. Let us know down below. What are you doing for Valentine's Day?
What are you doing for Valentine's Day?
Maybe we can get some ideas.
I'm not doing anything for Valentine's Day, Maddie. Are you doing anything for Valentine's Day?
Not particularly. Maybe.
Maybe. Who knows?
You won't see any hints in my Instagram stories, that's for sure.
Don't go look.
Don't go look.
Don't go looking. Oh my gosh. But I'm still trying to decide if I want to do something for Valentine's Day.
Okay. It could be fun.
It would be really fun. I just have to plan it.
Yeah.
But I normally enjoy planning stuff. So like once I'm in it, like I'm in it. But
yeah.
I have to like commit to spending money, you know what I mean? So I need to like work my way up to that.
Well, in terms of like planning things and events, what's in 2 days?
The Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I was like, what is in 2 days?
We will know the winner of the Super Bowl by the time this episode airs, but I would love to make predictions and we can
Okay, yes, I'm so excited.
go into it and see.
We're going over to Jasmine's house.
Yeah, it'll be good.
She's
Jasmine
hosting
has her
the
own
Super
little
Bowl.
apartment. I pre-ordered wings, guys. Don't
Don't
worry.
He texts like last Sunday, literally like a week before the Super Bowl. Don't worry, guys. Like I ordered the wings.
I know that they're gonna sell out. I needed to get them before Super Bowl Sunday.
I was like, okie doke, like sounds good. The Super Bowl's not like it's not this Sunday, but like you got it.
Yeah.
Well, it is this now, but like back when he ordered the wings, I was like, it's not today, but that's okay. But I'm so excited. I'm gonna go over, help Jasmine make stuff. Cause like not that I forced her to host the Super Bowl, but like
kind of forced her to host the Super Bowl.
She has an apartment. And
So
she lives
nice.
alone in her apartment because she's an RA, so she gets it all to herself. But
Does she have a TV?
She's a projector.
Oh well, then.
I know, literally. And so like we were having dinner, and I was talking to her about the Super Bowl. I was like, I'm so excited. And she's like, well, I've never watched the Super Bowl before. And I was like, Jasmine, you're an ad major. Like, you have to watch the Super Bowl.
Yeah, seriously.
You know what I mean? Like, what do you?
You
like,
can't be in advertising and not know about the Super Bowl.
No, exactly. Like all of our classes, all the ad classes we're in, like talk about the Super Bowl for like weeks after the Super Bowl and before. So like, have you just been lost all this time? Like, do you just like kind of nod along? Like, I don't know. But she was like, okay, well maybe I'll host the Super Bowl. I was like, that is so exciting. And so then I started talking about it.
Yeah.
So now we're having it at her house.
Yeah.
And I'm helping her
Look at that.
cook stuff. So I'm so excited. Not that I can cook, but I'll be there.
That's great. I'll be
Sprinkling
there.
some things. Yeah, exactly.
Got the wings. 30 wings.
30 wings.
It'll be great. Will it? I don't know.
I hope it is.
The game is between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. It is a rematch from 2 years ago, but there are some different stakes here.
Mm-hmm.
Kansas City Chiefs are going for a three-peat in their 4th championship in 5 years, which is bananas.
Only their, oh yeah, because they made it to the Super Bowl, but then they lost, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, their 4th one in 5 years, 3rd in a row.
3rd in a row, it could be. Eagles haven't won in 8 years.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Since 2017.
Damn.
That was a fun one.
That was a really good one.
Like,
who did they play again?
They deserve that. They played the Patriots.
Right. Yes.
They beat Tom Brady.
Yes.
Nick Foles.
Nick
Big
Foles.
Dick Nick.
Oh, that was nice.
Okay. That's what they call him.
Oh my gosh. I hope they do the Philly special at least once in this Super Bowl. I think
it'll be good though. It's a good matchup.
Mm-hmm.
I think the teams match up pretty well. They're also, I didn't think that they were.
I didn't think either of them were going to make
best
it.
in their respective conferences. They
made it.
They have what it takes to go far, and that is what matters more than the talent on the team.
Yes. Although Saquon Barkley is now on the Eagles,
and he
won Offensive Player of the Year.
He just won Offensive Player of the Year. What we have not talked about yet, you and I, is
MVP.
That Josh Allen won the MVP.
That's crazy.
When
Lamar
it was
Adams.
clear that Lamar Jackson.
Where did Adams? Where did that come from?
I don't know.
Okay.
John.
I've been listening to a lot of Hamilton lately, actually, but I don't think that's an excuse.
Okay.
Like, I really don't know where that came from. Because his name is not Lamar Adams in Hamilton.
No.
Whatever. That was crazy. Anyway,
Lamar Jackson. On all accounts, was the better player.
They kept showing these stats, like a side by side, like back, in the playoff games, and I was like, why is this a competition? Because Lamar was beating Josh Allen in every single category they showed. I was like, so what is this? You know?
It should have been Lamar.
It should have been Lamar.
Especially because Lamar did even better than how he did last year.
Yeah, and he won last year, right?
He won last year.
Damn.
I think it's voter fatigue.
Bruh, did you see? I don't know who it was, but one of the voters, he's like a famous one. He was like saying that he was going to vote for Allen because Allen doesn't have any yet.
Well, voter fatigue is real. Voters get really annoyed and tired of voting for the same people every time.
And it was only 2 vote difference.
I mean, Tom Brady was only a 2-time MVP.
Damn.
And he's the greatest player of all time.
Wow.
Don't fact check me on that. He might have more, but
something similar.
Like that, I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Anyways, neither of them are in the Super Bowl.
That's so true. Saquon Barkley is.
He got 1 first place vote for MVP.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, that's so funny.
27 for Allen, 23 for Lamar, and 1 for Saquon.
Damn.
Which is pretty crazy.
That is crazy. But I'm so happy for him.
I mean, thank God.
Thank God.
I love that kid since he was at Penn State.
Nice, yeah. Whatever.
We'll see what he does in the Super Bowl.
I hope he does really. It's on his birthday.
Really well. That's hilarious.
Like, I hope you win.
Cooper DeJean too.
Yes.
New quarterback.
Yes.
Same birthday, probably 7 years apart.
Literally. But oh my gosh, I hope that the Chiefs lose.
I really don't want the Chiefs to win again. I can't deal with a 3-peat.
It's also just boring. Also, whatever. I just their entire season, they won by so little. It's just kind of infuriating that they made it all the way. Because I mean they won. They won.
The best team goes through.
Exactly. But
all of their victories were by a margin of the average was 10.
They won by 3 to the Panthers.
Yeah.
Last second field goal.
Panthers.
The Panthers. Let's talk about that. Okay. It's just whatever.
Arguably, they don't really deserve to be in the position that they are.
That's arguably a lot of the certain calls that were made that determine games,
especially in the Bills game. I think Josh Allen made the first down and Xavier Worthy did not make that catch.
It all is just, but they're in the Super Bowl.
But Roger Goodell gets what he wants.
They're in the Super Bowl. It would be the first 3-peat.
It would be the first 3-peat ever, and it's. I mean, the ratings are probably going to go down a little bit. I don't think as many people are going to tune in because it happened 2 years ago.
I think people will tune in. I don't think it's really going to change. Yeah, come on. We were talking about ratings in media strategies, and it's crazy how much higher. Pretty good Thursday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, all that kind of stuff have ratings between 1 and 2, and then
million.
No, the rating is 1 or 2.
Oh, the rating is 1.
And then the Super Bowl, and that's a pretty good rating.
Yeah.
The Super Bowl is 45, 46. It's like insane how different it is.
Everybody tunes in,
Because
no
it's
matter
just
if
so
you're a football
exciting.
fan.
Yeah, it's just so
'Cause
exciting.
it's a spectacle.
Yeah. Oh my god.
They put on a show.
Oh my god. Yeah.
They also wait 2 weeks after the championship games. They make you wait for it. There's a huge halftime
Because of the
show.
Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
Duh.
Ugh.
You need a week for the Pro Bowl. Let's.
Huge halftime show. Commercials are $8 million for 30
Who won
seconds.
Rookie of the Year?
It was Jaden Daniels and Jared Verse was the defensive rookie of the year.
Right.
For the Rams. Anyways, Jaden Daniels won offensive rookie of the year.
Mhm.
Jared Verse won defensive rookie of the year. And I remember him getting drafted, and I was like, oh, that's a pretty good pickup because it was only 15th pick. And he's a really good player, Florida State. Anyways, Super Bowl. We'll end with our predictions.
Mm-hmm. I have to predict the Eagles are going to win. Like, I can't
Sure.
predict that the Chiefs are
Do you
going to
have a
win.
score?
Oh, I said it a couple weeks ago. It was like third. It was like a pretty high scoring game. I don't remember the exact number, so I'm gonna go like 35-37.
Okay.
And like maybe someone misses a field goal and it comes back to haunt them later. The Chiefs.
I want the Eagles
Oh my god,
to
because
win.
Harrison Butker, like if he is the reason they lose, that would be good. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna predict like a missed field goal. Maybe not for the ending, but somewhere in the game, the Chiefs
have
miss
one.
a field goal,
Yeah.
so then they lose 35-37. I don't know how the Eagles are gonna get to 37, but
Miss an extra point. That's 5 touchdowns and field goal, but you have to miss an extra point. That makes sense.
miss an extra point.
That's a good prediction.
Thanks.
I want to say the Eagles.
Yeah.
I want to say the Eagles with my whole heart.
You are going to say the Eagles because if
It's
you say
really
the
tough to go against the Chiefs, though.
Yeah, but
They're
you're going
a
to.
juggernaut.
I don't know what that means, so you're gonna go against the Chiefs.
Fine. 27-24.
Oh, that's pretty low.
3 touchdowns apiece.
Yeah.
Decided by a field goal.
That makes
It'll
sense.
be close.
I hope so. Watch it like not be close.
Ugh, that'll be the
Put the
worst.
score. Oh, yeah, put the score on the screen.
All right. Well, I think that's it. You have our predictions. You know what's going on in our lives, as you always do, because we're going to tell you because we are
Narcissists.
insane narcissists.
Yep. That we are.
Let us know down below. Do you think we're narcissists? And if
Do you?
you do, tell us exactly
Why.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I need to know.
Yeah.
I need to know everything about myself. Sorry. Is that my toxic trait? Maybe.
I think it's mine.
I think it's mine because
Oh my
it's
God.
all about me.
We should start a podcast.
That's crazy. That would be insane.
Peace. Love. Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching The Playdate. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at The Playdate Pod, and be sure to check out every new episode every Friday at 12 p.m. on Spotify and YouTube. Peace and love.